do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Welcome to the Lovely Show. Yes, for now, I'm going to do my opening salvo. Trying to reconnect everyone in YouTube. Okay, let's arrange it. Let's see if we're live in YouTube. We're live in, we're live in Facebook. We're live in YouTube. We're live in Bigo Live. We're live everywhere. We're born to be alive. I love this. We need to be live. Yes, I need to set my settings. Like, hold on, just a minute. Folks. We're gonna set the settings now. We're gonna do this. Let's do this. I need to set my... Okay. Kailangan ko pala siyang i-ano. Mother B, kailangan mo na naman kasing iset yung FB mo live. Kasi wala aking sound system dito. Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed with all the sound effects. Why it's so loud? I don't understand. It's like, hello, we're having a party here. It's a blast. This is gonna be a blast today. Oh my gosh. How are you guys? I miss you all. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up in, where am I? I'm here, I'm still in the studio, and how are you? Johnny Preciados. Hi, welcome everyone. So overwhelmed with lots of viewers in TikTok and Bigo, yes. I'm just looking for my face in Facebook. Where's my face in Facebook? There you go, I gotta set it to public. Hi, Gemini Princess. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Mexi23. Hi, how? Hi, everyone. Yeah, I would like you to join me, and there's a lot of things going on. Please follow the host, like it, and I'm so glad you're here. All of you guys, thank you for, giving me the opportunity to say hi to you. And how are you today? Yes. I'm gonna share this live to our folks, our friends. Copy link. Yes. Hi, Eat My Taco. Hi. We're just gonna go live and this will be a straight talk show for now. Okay, so hold on. I'm just trying to put some links here so we can share this live now. There you go. So we're live and alive. Okay, so we can greet our audience properly. We have viewers on the line. OMG! Hello, Boss Julie. Maring Boss Julie. Boss Red. Hello, Madile. Yes, thank you so much. Now I can see the messages because I have my TV screen here. So medyo malaki-laki na ang letters. In denial pa si Mother B, ayaw pa mag-salamin. Hello, Leia Largo Europa. Thank you so much. Yes, right. As promised, I will have to showcase and, make pabida our Suki's new project, kanilang mga V-vlogs as well. We'll be supporting content creators in the show, right? Thank you so much for watching. Leia Largo, Europa, Butuan City, and Bossing Julie Martinez, Dr. Julie Martinez of the Commission on Higher Education, Caraga Region. Diba? Complete. OMG! Ang akong Gabi conception of friendship here. Oh, he's in the house, Sir Glenn. Glenn, samot ka kagwapa kayo. Ako, uy, makatakod ng imong bertud. Ikaw, kay nakatapad ka kang Gabi Consumption. Oh, I'm sorry. Gabi Conception. Grabe, jelly kay ko. Jelly. Kay wala ko dito. Wala ko dito ngayon. Wala si Mother B. Sos, kung tuwas si Mother B, ambot na lang usawa na ako si Gary B. Si Gary B. Where am I going? Gabi who? Gabi. Ayan na nga pala, challenge yung ating Thank you, sir. Thank you for that warm compliment. Yes. I believe kailangan ko na talagang i-level up yung ating time frame because, ang time ni Mother B, Palagi na lang very BBC as a bee. My gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with friends here now. Medyo na hype si Mother B ng sandali. Okay, focus Mother B. Kailangan mag-focus. Kailangan i-focus ang mind sa show. Mark! Hi, Mark! Mark, what's this? Mark! Teka, basahin ko muna kasi malabo yung mata ni Mother B. Mark Rogi Ibanez! Hello, hello! Pa-shout out, Mother B! So, sabi ni Sir Glenn, look younger more kay walay eyeglass. Pasumangil na, pero wa na, nagkirap-kirap na akong mata. You know, diba, sa daming lights in front of us, if I will wear my eyeglass, muna natag dragonfly, Dagan kayo lights, dagan reflection, it's annoying. Whenever I review my show, it really looks glaring. But yes, thank you so much, Sir Glenn. Beverly Salaysay, how are you? How are you? Beverly Salaysay of Davao, Philippines. Si Sir Glenn is from North Carolina. Oh, friendship na kayo ha. Hi, Mother B, sabi ni Madam Beverly. Isa pa rin content creator to si Madam Beverly. Mother B, I miss what? I miss you, I miss me. Sabi naman ni Reggie, ano po lipstick gamit niya, Mother? Ano daw lipstick gamit ko? Revlon shimmering. Oh my gosh, thank you for noticing my lipstick. Talagang pang Snow White, talagang drama. Oy. Oh, sabi ni Ma'am Beverly, I miss you. He. I miss you too. Yes, naaliw ako sa iyong mga vlog, sa iyong content in Facebook. And yes, we are celebrating today's a wonderful day. By the way, I'm your host, Mother Blogador. I forgot to introduce myself. Nabigla ako kasi normally when I broadcast, medyo tahimik ang aking show. And then right now, overwhelming ang mga hi, hello, and mga shout-out natin. Right? So, I guess I've noticed that there's more interaction in my morning show rather than my evening show. Kasi sa evening show, murag nga naman ang sound effect. Murag mingaw pa sa kabuntagon pag sa kagabion ng akong show because you know when I do my evening show nag-explain no when I do my evening show it's like it means that I got lots of things to do in the morning of course priority is our being a mom, di ba? So kailangan duty muna Mother B, hugas plato, laba wa pa may noy pamlansya. So hugas plato, laba, pamilo, tidying up the spaces if you have two little boys. If you're taking care of two little big boys in the house, OMG, lahat ng gamitin, iiwan, ikaw na lang yung mag-follow up, anak. Good luck nimo. So of course, at the end of the day, manlakaw sila, they will just go somewhere else and you will be left with lots of stuff to fix. To organize. Okay? So, sabi ni Ma'am Beverly, Mother B, naanak kay Star? Siguro, hopefully, kung ganahan ka mo, ipadagay ko ni mag-Star. Okay na po. Wow, Mother B, yes! I'm excited. I-share ko, Leia, ang iyong video in today's show. Okay? Also, sabi ni Beverly, Mother B, naanak ko'y Star. Yay! Congratulations! Good! Yes, we need to support each other. Please, support niyo naman yung mga local content creators ninyo because that's the way to connect. That's the way to encourage them to share their stories. Truly talaga yan. We are all in this together. We're all in this together. Nawawala ako, sobra yatang green screen ko na. Teka, hatignan ko muna kung baka mamaya yaw-yaw. Mute man daig ko, kariot lang. All right, let me see if my microphone, yeah, okay, I'm using the right microphone in this show. By the way, today is Monday, June 26th. It's a sunny day. It's summer, you know, and my background in TikTok Live, I'm in TikTok Live right now, medyo beach ang background ni Mother B. Sa Bigo Live naman, ang background ko is my, what do you call this? Anong tawag dyan? Yung background yan? Sir Glenn, tabangi ko be. Nakalimot ko. Yung mga visual graphics to Vanessa Ek. By the way, this show is multilingual. If you happen to be a non-Filipino speaker, hello. We are speaking also in English. But if ever you'd like to know more about what I'm saying, because sometimes I speak in my local dialect, in my mother tongue, Bisaya, o kaya Tagalog, o kaya sometimes in Ilonggo, pero trying hard. Pag mo kung Ilonggo, ay, maarap po na mawaray, pero maguti ay la. Yeah. In Chinese, is Wo Chong Wen I Chien Tien. Sabi nung kausap kong Chinese the other week, like, yun na nga lang yung pinagmamalaki ko, yung Wo Chong Wen I Chien Tien. Sabi niya, oh, you speak fluent. Yeah, but that's the only one I can speak. That's the only sentence I can deliver fluently. After that, piece by piece. Pero piraso na lang, like, xie, lao tzu, bokochi, ganun drama. Right? So, what else? We have another commenter. Oh my gosh, my daughter is here. Hello, mommy. Oh, it's so sweet. Anak, don't make me cry, okay? You know, when it comes to my kids, I'm very emotional. Oh, just. Tinood na, Mother B? I don't know, ba't nawala yung aking sound system dito? Sige, subukan ko ha. Hello, kanina. Wala no, ma'am. Okay. Tinood na, Mother B? Di ba? I'm so sorry. So, medyo na-hype lang talaga ako dito. So, basahin ko pa. Okay. Sabi na, done sharing, Mother B. Sabi ni Leia Largo Oropa, thank you so much. Oy, si Sir Glenn, grabe yung padag stars ni Sir Glenn. Talagang drawing yun. Thank you, Sir Glenn. Okay, my daughter is here. Attorney Rochelle Luis Medado Mangudadatu from Davao City. Yes, anak. Mother B, sabi ni Kir Relieno. Mother B, pa-shout out po from Nasipi, Tagusan del Norte. Yay! Lingaw ko while nag-watch. Salamat, sir. Salamat, Sir Kerr. Kerr. I love the name. How do I pronounce it? Kerr? Like, thank you, Sir Kerr. Okay. Tapos sabi ni Sir Glenn, mabawi po si Sir Glenn. Glenn, Mother B, daghan ka og star. Uy, tagay ko, uy. Napakog ko. Lain mo din na star, imong buti pa, sabot ka naman. You know, when you bump your head and you see stars, really, literally, you can see stars. Like, to our non-Filipino speakers, our English-speaking friends, hey, if you happen to bump your head, don't forget, you're gonna see stars. Ikaw, good sir, pagka maldito na gid nimo. Kasi, what sinanggo gid ka da? What sinanggo? Kung sa Bisaya, what sinanggo kay kanda ko? Oh, love you, Mamila. Oh, my apo is here. He's mean. Baby Mamila is still showing here, huh? I wasn't able to talk to you, my baby. Oh my gosh. Hello, Ismin. Why am I looking at the TV? I should be looking at the camera here in front. Mamila, you look so creepy. How's your kumon, baby? How's your kumon? Diba? Cherry Rose, Oguy! Ate Pachi is here, oh. Oh, look at Ate Pachi. Hi, Ate Pachi. Cherry Rose Pasayon. Yes. Shout out, Mother B from asa ka dito? Butuan City, Philippines. OMG. Rochelle Luis, we love you, Mami. Hi. Oh my gosh. Ay, at bati ko ako ding apo. Pabalik-balik man siya shoutout. Ako na ning apo naggamit sa cellphone siya, Mami da. You know, my granddaughter. Oh my gosh, she's like a call center agent. When she's lonely, she knows where to go to. Hi, visitors! 6830 Bigolan. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. By the way, Mother B Show is for good vibes only. Before we proceed, OMG, it's been 15 minutes that we're doing shout out. Hi to our viewers in the live streaming universe. Hello, hello, hello. Today's Brain Health Monday. It's all about brain and how do we... the talk is healing your brain after loss, diba? Grief rewires the brain. Medyo serious ang usapan pero sa pagpasok pa lang, good vibes na, no? Mm-hmm. So before anything else, let me share to you the story of the Mother B Show bago magkalimutan. Saan ba ito galing tong Mother B Show na to? And what is this all about?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Nga ba, apo ko yung nakahawak sa cellphone ng anak ko eh. This is Ismin. Hello baby, Mamila loves you. Wow, no, I'm so happy that my granddaughter is finally watching her lola. hindi kami nag-usap for the past 2 days. Medyo I miss her. Okay, so what about the story of the Mother B Show? Hey, Ismail, look at Mamila's show, ha? This is the story of Mamila, okay? Yes, I'm back. Yes, that's a little story of the Mother B Show in a minute. And I thank you guys for coming over. It's overwhelming. Parang mas maganda kung mag-morning broadcast talaga ako because we have more viewers both from the US and the Philippines. And by the way, time check, it's 9:44 in the morning here in South Texas. And it's approximately around 10:44 in the evening in the Philippines. So guys, I appreciate you for coming into the show despite it's late. And right, according to the statistics, medyo maganda ang interconnectivity paggabi sa Philippines. Wala na bang traffic ang connection sa Wi-Fi or dyan sa connection natin sa internet in the evening? Kasi tapos na yung mga online schooling and all those stuff. So medyo na-unload na yung ating bandwidth, right? So yeah, it makes sense to do this show in the morning na lang because really there's a lot of things going on in the back end of the Mother B Show. As you all know, may pagkadar na si Mother B. So wearing lots of hairdos and wigs. A lady with lots of hats. So maraming roles to perform. Unang-una, mother, wife, grandmother. That's the first three priorities of Mother B. And of course, on the social side, we do this talk show and we're also live streaming both in Bigo and TikTok. Okay, so we're also live streaming both in YouTube and Facebook. We are doing multi-channel streaming. Yes, and thank God, despite of that, we are still a one-man show here when I do live. So approximately when I set up the show, like when I'm about to do the show, it will take me pre-production. Sabi ko Ito na ba? Kailangan ko ng water eh. I need water! Yes. Thank you. Sorry po. So, before I go live, it will take me around 1.5 to 2 hours of preparation. Because number one, of course, you have to put on makeup. You have to fix yourself, make yourself presentable. And then proceed sa next level. Next step is to, set up all the equipments, set up all this live streaming. You have to do it one at a time. When you go to the live streaming thing, I have to set up my live in Pigo, set up my live in TikTok, okay? Because that's our latest live streaming platform. And then I have a streaming app, a paid streaming app, so that I could simultaneously stream both in YouTube and Facebook. So yung pag-program na lang yan, isa-isa will take at least 30 minutes. Plus the content. You have to find your content. You have to research for your talk. You have to make sure that it's relevant. And you coordinate with your viewers and, contributors of your story. For example, I have one Suki here, and I'd like to shout out Leia Largo Oropa. Actually, she's a police officer back in Butuan City, Philippines. But, backstory is she was my student back in college, okay? When she was in college, not me. Sorry. So I happened to be one of her instructors, okay? What did I teach before? I think journalism and broadcasting. So she's a mass comm student back then. She graduated with that degree, and I'm so proud to see her really, go up the ladder, and talagang yung nakikita mo yung progression ng ating mga estudyante, and now they're professionals, right? So I'm really a happy teacher to see them grow. Okay, not only Leia, but I've seen a lot of students of mine who are very successful in their own in their own life, right, and in their career. So, and then of course I will be doing shout out again later. But yeah, I forgot to put my banner. Ayan na nga ba sinasabi ko. Kalimutan na naman ni Mother. Kasi nga, you have to set up everything from the banner, from all this rolling scroll. Yung nakikita nyo yung mga title dyan. You have to update it. And sometimes, hindi ko na talaga maalala. Overwhelming man ba, Mother B? Medyo. And then I have to change the color from green to blue para matching naman yung ating, Kailangan talaga may mga matching galore. Tapos magpipindot pa ako ng sound effects. There's a lot of juggling happening here behind the scene. But I don't mind. I love it. And, it practices our brain to work. Kailangan ka talaga mag-esep-esep. Otherwise, good luck ni mo, Mother B, kung hindi mo maalala yan. So, ano ba magandang color combination natin? Pangit na blue. How about light blue? There you go. Di ba? Matching. Okay, I love that. Okay, since today is Brain Health Monday, every day we have different episodes. So, what about this? So, paano natin ma-introduce? You still have to... I also prepare my visual graphic designs and all of this shenanigans here. Hinahanap ko yung aking bagong video that promotes my show, the different shows. Okay, ito. Ayan. Hindi to thank you na ha, but pakita ko lang yung ating mga... Ito yung isang nagawa kong bago na video.
Don't forget to tune into the Mater B Show episodes, like Brain Health Monday, Believe Tuesday, Build Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, Boost Your Mental Health Thursday, Feel Good Friday, and our weekend specials on Saturdays or Sundays. This episode
is brought to you by... That's for the closing. That is for the closing, actually. By the way, shout out to our new friends in the business, Sir Ayan Paler Elieso of Corpus Christi, Texas. Shout out to Sir Ayan, and she's also part of our team sa Ritelo. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin, or Wednesday is the best best day to talk about business because it's a Building Wealth Wednesday, right? But yes, sir, Ayan, thank you for your hospitality last Friday. We enjoyed the video in your place. At naka naman, talagang pang tawag ng tanghalan talaga. Ang mga boys dyan, kakaiba, mga pang Anthony Castello. Baladiran show. Thank you so much, Sir Ayan. Okay, so sige, segue muna tayo ha. I need to breathe some air. But yes, that's it. Around 1.5 to 2 hours of preparation, from, wearing makeup, wearing your costume, whatever that you want to show your face there in front of the camera, set up your studio, set up the apps, and all this thing going on behind the scene. Hindi naman ako reklamo, masaya naman ako kasi pampaabtik sa atong utok na. It's a brain exercise. And yes, so that is why today I love it because aside from brain exercise, you can connect with your loved ones and friends all over the globe, especially my granddaughter is here and my daughter. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored. I felt so loved, yes. Diba? It's so nice to feel that you are loved, right? Okay, so bago ang lahat, ano muna tayo? Segue! Pag nagsisegue si Mother B, I also talk to our live streamers, our viewers in Vigo and TikTok. See? So, meron pa rin ginagawa kahit may stinger. Ang tawag nito is stinger. Okay? Parang saglit lang na break. And yes, talking about Lea Largo Oropa, I will show to you a video that she did in YouTube. She's beginning to become a YouTube blogger because she used to do that, or she's still doing a lot of live shows in Facebook because her business is more on the Plantita edition. She's the Plantita Diva of Butuan City. Ha? Talagang bilib ako sa kanyang business, entrepreneur, police officer, so many things that she's doing in one time, and I'm glad that she's busy, right? Hi, visitor 83424. Mag-greet kita sa mga visitor kaya na may mga inspection dito sa live streaming. By the way, don't be katingala ba? Don't wonder if I'll be, while I'm talking there, hi, mukalit lang kong hi because it's like a party again. The concept is like a party here in the Mother B Show. Like when people come in, you have to say hi and you have to be respectful, right? My talk is usually halfway of my Mother B Show. First half, parang basketball ba? First half, ay puro shout out, hi, hello, connecting. And then other half of the show is more on the information, the delivery of what you want to do and, share about brain and mental health. So our advocacy here in the Mother B Show is to promote mind and body wellness. Okay, because that's what we need nowadays. It's a very relevant issue. We're all in this. We're being affected with this kind of issues. And hello, magpakatotoo. By the way, isa sa advocacy ni Mother B is the Be Real BU concept, ha? Sige nga, i-change. Alam mo yung pag-change lang sa background, effort talaga. Ito, ganito talaga yung drama natin here. Be Real BU. Right? So this is a Be Real BU episode. So that concept of the Be Real BU show was the first, okay? It's my first main content in the show, Magpakatotoo edition, which is authenticity is the key. Nowadays, with all these things going on, mga artificial intelligence, artificial voice, artificial face, artificial friendship, artificial fame, halos lahat artificial. It's so difficult to find the real thing. Really? Don't you notice that? Did you notice that na itong panahon na to, halos lahat na uso ng artificial? Mother B, what's the other word for artificial? Fake? Fake it till you make it. Ako rin makatawa sa akong joke dire. Okay, so yeah, this is a Be Real BU show. And yes, so eto na nga, Mother B, ano ba latest dyan? Mother B, what's the latest? Ano ba latest? Yan na nga yung latest. Hindi na natin alam kung sino yung totoo, sino hindi. Alam niyo ba yun? Diba? Diba? Pati nga background ko, diba? Green lang talaga yan. Green screen lang talaga yung background ko. Pero yeah. What's the latest, Mother B? Okay? Ang latest talaga. Ngayon na talaga yung mga well, of course, we have the proliferation of content creators in social media. Before, it's just text, right? What's in your mind? Text, photos. Now, meron na tayong video. We can do content creation. We can upload short videos. Di ba, Sir Glenn? Sir Glenn is a professional photographer and videographer, by the way, ha? Sir Glenn Gamayot of North Carolina. And naku, parang showbiz reporter na rin si Sir Glenn. No? Palagi na lang showbiz yung mga kachika niya dun. Yes, Sir Glenn, by the way, please get in touch with me because I have a client and I recommended you to my client in Los Angeles, California. May dibu yung aking friend, ang aking business partner ngayon. May dibu. Magdidibu yung anak niya in LA and I introduce you to her. And please get in touch with me later because may racket tayo. Diba? Shout out ha, kung nandiyan ka. Nandiyan ba yung kaluluwa mo, magparamdam ka. By the way, shout out to Pastora Roslyn Serrano. Shout out po, salamat po sa flowers na sinend mo sa ating messenger, sa ating group chat. Okay, so we're back to our episode. But for the meantime, balitang good vibes muna tayo. Yes. Ito na yung ating segue ngayon sa balitang good vibes. Ha? Diba? Kakaiba. Ito po yung Mother B para sa balitang good vibes. Good vibes sa good vibes. O kakaiba. Ayaw natin ng balitang mega dito. Sige. Actual to ha. Ulitin natin ha para medyo gawa tayo og ganang scenario kay I'm thinking of a new intro to this segment of my show. After shout out, so dapat ang una dapat muna shout out edition, no? Shout out muna, shout out time. So, and then introduce the talk, right? Our talk today is our talk today is healing your brain after loss, how grief rewires the brain. Oh, dog. After that, ano na muna, shout out ulit. So, what is this all about? Sa balitang good vibes. Ayan. I'm still working on with all these effects. But yes, our balitang good vibes is unang-una si Miss Lea Largo Ropa, ang butuan na plantita diva. Plantita diva ng Butuan City na nakita akong vlog na at shinare niya sa ating group chat sa Mother B shout out page. Yes, shout out group. And then then we met more Filipinos here in Corpus Christi, Texas na pinapangunahan ni Miss Regina and George Bondok, no, of Houston. Shout out sa Ritello Company, and of course si Sir Ayan. Yes, Sir Ayan. Marami pong salamat. Yes. O si Sir Glenn Gamayot na nagparamdam ang kaluluwa. Ang balitang showbiz ay sila ay magkasama ni Gabby Concepcion last week and together with Annalyn Sisom's Realty Group. Aba, nag-ballroom pa sila. Yan po ang balita sa North Carolina. Ang ating pong suke at ating friendship at mga kababayan Phil-Am ay nandun po sa show ni Gabby Concepcion. Okay. So magpo-pull out tayo ng mga chika babes na mga, mga Marites edition. Mahanap ko nga yung mga pictures nila at ma-share ko rin dito sa Mother B Show. Sige nga, nasa may mga pictures nila naman nagagandahang pictorials ha. Teka, sandali. At ito. Ayan ha, para tinuod yun na may si-share ko lagi ni. Permission to share. Isang headline dito, mga kasamahan natin, mga friendship natin, may chikahan sila with Gabby Concepcion. Okay? So, pakita. Ayan, si Sir Glenn. At mag-define nato kung sila ba yun ni, ha? Uy, si Gabby Concepcion gini ay. Di ba? Uy, sabi ni Sir Glenn, kaya mura daw siyang Koreano. Tama. Thank you, Sir Glenn. At nakimarites ako sa iyong mga photos. Sandali, i-remove ko muna yung aking sharing. Okay. So, isa pang, sige, katawa si Sir Glenn. Yan ang magagawin ko. Maganda para mas masaya, no? It's, hi, Tiny Talk, hello. So, mas maganda para it's biglaan ba? Whoever comes to the show, yun ang talaga ibabalita ko. Okay. So yes, sabi mo ng apo ko, good night, Mamila, I will watch Avatar. Okay, honey, watch Avatar. Okay, sabi na ko, good night, Mamila. Oh. And then talagang na-invade na ako ng apo ko rito. Nag-flood na siya ng mga messages sa akin dito sa show. Oh, sabi pa ng apo ko, Mamila, can you video call me? Honey, okay, Mamila is working for a while, okay? I will video call you as soon as you're awake later, okay? Akala ko kung sino nagme-message sa akin, apo ko pala. So, tingnan natin, let's see our friends, rubbing elbows with this artist from the Philippines. Sino pa yung aking imamarites dito? Kala nyo, ha? Yan. So, tingnan natin. Nag-ballroom si Madam. Saan pa, ha? Sabi, saan ba yung mahiwa? Ayun! For a while. Ayan, ha? Shout out to Annalyn Sesoms Borela. Annalyn Borela Sesoms. Look at this. Oh. Nagmahay dyan ko kayo, wak ko diha. Shout out Annalyn Sesoms Realty. Dancing in the night with Gabby Concepcion. Grabe. Ano naman yun? Pag jelly si Mother Bewa, ano po yung lingaw? If I was there, luoy kayo si Gabi. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. By the way, another Marites edition, good vibes naman. Yan ang ating good vibes from North Carolina. Then we have also from Canada, ating friend si Ma'am Lala Francisco. So yes, pag may mga makita ako, ipopost ko na lang dito para mas masaya, Okay. So, good vibes from, sorry. Ano ba itong pinapasalida ko? Kaniyat lang. Mali. So, meron pa akong pag-good vibes dito. Si Ma'am Lala Francisco, happy birthday Ma'am Lala on her 60th birthday. Balitang good vibes, meron tayong mga friendship na nag-celebrate ng kanilang birthday at Bonggacious, no? Bonggacious, nakita ko yung kanyang party sa Canada. So, ganun na yung mga basic natin. We have to be grounded, no? We don't just watch news na pangmalakihan. It's good to connect with people na talaga mga friends natin, mga real friends. Yun ang ibabalita natin, mga balitang good news. Kaya happy birthday, Ma'am Lala Francisco of Canada. Yes, di ba? So, para naman makilala sila ng mga madlang people. Right? So, and last but not the least, sa ating portion muna ngayon, ay share naman din natin yung ating last two. Yung sinend ni Lea Oropa na video, okay? She said na paki-like daw. Please help her in her YouTube journey. And also, Mother B also have a YouTube content na walang nanonood sa YouTube. Ano ba talaga? Pang-live lang talaga. Kung ayaw niyang tingnan yung mga videos ko, I have a lot of curated videos in YouTube, no? So, please check it out at medyo makabuluhan naman. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Let's see our post ni Nana po yung post ni Miss Lea Oropa. Okay, so hopefully in-invite natin siya maging volunteer ng ating Balitang Good Vibes sa Butuan City, Philippines. Here she goes. Yes, so this is her video. Okay. Share natin to. Share this video. Sandali. Let's share this. Share this tab. Okay.
Right now, I'm gonna
Sorry. Balikan natin.
crafts.
Wait.
Alimango sa Tagalog.
Meron siyang cooking show.
Or
Oh,
Bisaya.
guys. I like her voice.
Ayan.
Ulit. So, ito yung bagong B-vlog ni Miss Lea Largo Oropa from Plantita Diva to Alimango Queen.
Hi guys, let's eat alimango. So, right now, I'm gonna cook bunta. This is the Butuanon or the native way of cooking crabs. So, alimango sa
diba?
Tagalog or Bisaya.
Short crab mentality.
Ayan. So, patay na yung alimango dyan. So, i-open lang natin. Ganyan talaga kapag magluto ng bunta, kailangan i-open natin ang alimango.
So, bunta.
At ayan, sobrang excited ako kasi napakasarap. I'm sure na kailangan to ng oras. Maoras talaga tong magluto ng bunta, pero alam ko, worth it naman to. Talagang masarap tong bunta na to kapag maluto siya. Because I can still remember yung lola ko na talagang every time na merong celebration sa amin, pinapaluto ni Papa, yung lola ko, ng bunta kapag may birthdays, yung mga talagang may occasion, or anytime na may pera kami, bumibili kami ng crabs para magluto ng bunta. Yan ang Butuanon na paraan. So, ano po?
Okay, so yes, thank you so much. Right, so sinorten ko lang muna kasi para hindi tayo madingdong copyright ni YouTube. But yes, if you want to see more of Lea Largo Oropa, please like her sa kanyang YouTube channel, no? Lea Oropa. Okay, so I'll show you her. This is her YouTube channel. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that. Lea Oropa, please subscribe, follow, and like her show. Okay? She's a mass comm graduate, so I am really expecting talaga yung kanyang content ay may katuturan. Mother B, di pa matapos yung teacher duty mo, talaga tinitignan mo talaga yung content? Of course, because I'm proud of her. And, you know, and I'm learning also, yung bunta. Bunta is the, the name for, again, ano yun? Ano nga ba yung bunta? Alimango. Balikan. Parang hindi ako nakikinig na. Otro. So, ganito, bunta.
Siya, because I can still remember yung lola ko na talagang every time na merong celebration sa amin, pinapaluto ni Papa, yung lola ko, ng bunta kapag may birthdays, yung mga talagang may occasion. Or
diba? Bunta, native alimango or crabs. Mud crabs in English. Siya, kita nyo, mud crabs. Okay, so thank you, Lea Largo Oropa. Don't forget to, Lea Oropa, don't forget to watch her YouTube videos. Ayan. For more. And wait, there's more. Okay, or you can check her out sa kanyang YouTube channel, sa iyang YouTube Facebook page. Okay? Sandali. Ayan, si Lea Oropa. Hanapin natin para at least you will see her sa kanyang Facebook page, and you'll learn, marami siyang business din, no? Maraming mga kaganapan sa buhay niya. Yes, and yan, that's for our Balitang Good News Part 1. Yeah, Part 1 edition. Yes. Ayan po sa unang parte ng ating Balitang Good Vibes. Sandali po, may nagko-comment po dahil po pinakita ko po yung video ni Miss Annalyn Sesoms. Sabi ni Sir Glenn, Mother, ingon si Annalyn, wa daw kay klaro. O say, way klaro, klarohon sa nato to yung dance moves again din. Hindi, ang nag-share sa akin yan si Facebook. Diba? Denial ba? Wala ko kaybalo. Ang Facebook may nagpaybalo sa ako. Marites, no? Nakimarites si Mother B. Ang sa ganitong video ni mo, sa itong balita ako nakitaan. Oh, kita ka, oh. Naapa si Apple. Oh my gosh, bibo kayo sila. Oy, bibo kayo sila sa ilang mga ganap dito sa North Carolina, no? Because Gabby Concepcion was in Raleigh. Yeah. The last time si Jessa Saragosa yung naabutan ko. Pero mas type ko kung kasama ko si Gabby doon sa show. Sige lang, mas gwapo man si Sir Glenn. Oy! Oh, solve na kami. Sir Glenn, kasama namin. Labaw pa ng Korean novela na aktor. Okay, thank you, Miss Leia Oropa. Thank you. Thank you sa iyong sharing. Hi, Rachel Ong. Hello. Shout out. Thank you for watching. Wow, sabi niya. So, it's just the start, you know. It's just the start of our new concept. So, we have this Balita Good Vibes edition. So, a part of this show, because this is a long show. Yeah, to be honest, like, I have my Mother B team. Okay? So, I have my two associates sa Mother B team. Si Noreen Salcedo, shout out, right? Thank you for your patience for editing the Mother B show. So, ina-upload namin sa Reel and very soon sa YouTube Shorts because we're trying to promote positivity and good vibes here. Sabi nga ito po ang inyong Mother B para sa inyong balitang good vibes. Saan ba yun? Click. Dead air. Yes, this portion is brought to you by the Mother B Show. So, ayan, Sis Maria, Gabi talaga ang pag-synchronize. So, nagpa-practice pa, pasensya na po. Ito po sa inyong Mother B para sa balitang good vibes. Dagan pa yung taon i-upgrade kay atong kana na version 2.0, 4.0 na gud pag ma-upgrade. By the way, we will say hi. It's shout out time muna tayo sa mga yung hindi nag-comment sa ating show, pero si Sir Ayan sabi hindi daw siya maka-comment. Sige sir, padadaan na lang ko nimo stamp. You can send me email. Shout out time. I wanna shout out. Dapat good na ko yung script. Honestly, this show is spontaneous. Wala dyan ko yung script. I only do script sa mga clients ko when I do their video production, but in my own show, I do not have my script. That's unfortunate, Mother B. You should not do that. Nagsaksak sinagol na yung mga stingers, but that's fine. Pag good vibes only. So we have to acknowledge our likers. Oh, we have Chris Maravilla. Okay, one of my students as well in Father Saturnino Orius University and is already a professional broadcaster too. Sikat na broadcaster sa Butuan City. Asa nga yung iyong kuya? Chris, asa nga yung station mo? Thank you for coming. And we also have Maria Ria Petalcorin Rosero, Butuan City. Regards ka Manang Liklik. And Sir Ayan Paler Elieso of Corpus Christi, Texas. Chacha Bernales Gabor, ang ating proud realtor there in Butuan City. Nasa real estate business si Miss Chacha Bernales Gabor. Kumari ko yan. Ako marami na ako utang sa inaanak ko, OMG. I confess. Ibyang Subang! Oh my gosh! Hello! Ating mga friends in Cebu City. Christine Ligarte, hello! Hyacinth! Shout out to Hyacinth Atasan. Maricel Lobo, hello! Ma'am Maricel. Thanks for coming to the Mother B Show. We have our hearters too. Pretty May. Cherry Rose Pasayot. Salamat po sa heart, sa like. And thank you everyone for coming to the Mother B Show. I have to check my other laptop kasi yun nga, I cannot see it from my screen, but I have to check here direct sa aking Facebook page so I can see who's in the show. So that, yes, makita naman natin kung anong kaganapan. Otherwise, hindi ko makikita lahat. And then, by the way, if you'd like to come to my show and make chikahan with Mother B, I will be so happy if you come to my show and you give comments. Pwede rin yung mga text comments, but mas masaya kung magchikahan tayo live. Sabi nila, Mother B, di ko ka-dare mag-live. Di ko, mauwaw. Ay, kauwaw! Uy, mura na nag-storya, di ba? Because yeah, time check, it's 50 minutes. We've been broadcasting for 50 minutes and 37 seconds. Time check, it's 10:16 in the morning. Hindi ko na sinasabi kung anong time zone kasi anyway, this video will be recorded, this show will be recorded, and you can review this one, and there will be shout-outs and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what time is it as long as we're enjoying this moment, right? Pag-good vibes nga pag-good vibes. Yes, pag-good vibes edition po tayo. So, tinitignan ko na yung mga nag-likes. Of course, si Bossing Julie, Director, Dr. Julie Martinez of Commission on Higher Education, ating suki, Boss Re. And then, by the way, happy Pride Month to everyone. Congratulations sa inyong event, no? Ano ba yung event nyo? Sandali, isa pa rin yung good vibes dapat Where? Sorry po, kailangan ipakita ko rin yung kanilang event. So, sandali. Hanapin ko sa Messenger. Okay. Hanapin ko yung event nila Dr. Martinez, Bossing Julie Martinez, kasi siya po yung president ng ating local Pride organization there in Butuan City. Okay. Sandali, ha? Mas maganda yung nakikita ko. Sa dami ng message ko everyday, kailangan ko na talaga ng call center agent. Pasensya na po, tao lang. Also, second half sa ating balitang good vibes. Oh, nice! So, sige, aking pakita ito. Okay, so part of our balitang good vibes. Ato actual tong mga pag-good vibes edition natin kasi we're trying to test nga how it goes. Sa first part, shout out, balitang good vibes. Okay, so let's see. Pakita ko ulit yung another good vibes natin sa Philippines. So, June is Pride Month, okay? So, ito yung event nila. Okay. This is it. All right. So, they got this event in Butuan City. So, they were awarded Bahagi ng Bahaghari. Oy, nice, no? It rhymes. So, LGBTQ Butuan Incorporated. So, that's the organization that Bossing Julie Martinez is heading. LGBTQ Butuan Incorporated. So, they got this certification sa pagpapakita ng suporta at pakikiisa sa mga LGBTQ plus community sa pagsulong ng kanilang kapakanan at mga karapatan. Awesome! So, ito yung kanilang event. Ayan si Bossing Julie Martinez. Yes. Bossing. Ayan, di ba? Ang ganda. I like the t-shirt. Right? So, hopefully, meron ding copy si Mother B. Pwede ba mabigyan ng kopya si Mother B ng t-shirt, souvenir? Oy, love ko yan sila. Love ko ang ating mga kapatid sa LGBTQ plus community. Okay? Because we should be socially connected to one another, whatever, regardless of race, belief system, your affiliation, your gender. Hindi kaya pag tao tayo. Magpakatotoo, magpakatao. Ha? Hindi tayo hayop, hindi tayo bagay. Tayo ay tao, okay? So anything about humanity, we have to support. And of course, kanya-kanya tayong belief system, but at the end of the day, love will connect us all. So isulong po natin ang kanilang karapatan. Actually talagang I really see the inequality of yung treatment of other people versus other people, no? especially sa ating mga LGBTQ plus community. Eh ano kung LGBTQ, Kebs? Eh tao tayo. You don't have to treat them differently because we have to love each other. You know, on the spiritual side, on the faith-based side, how will Jesus see you? How will Jesus see people? Right? Walang straight, walang walang ganyan. Lahat tayo tao, okay? Ay, hindi ako bilong sa kanya kaya straight ako. Really? Anong akala mo sa amin? Crooked? Bakit ba na-invento yung straight na word na yan? Eh, wala namang word na straight. Eh, lahat naman tayo nagkakamali sa buhay. Di ba, bossing? Sa lahat po ng LGBTQ community around the world, thank you for, stepping up and showing that you have the right to be loved. You have the right to be respected. You have the right to be treated equally sa ating mga kapwa-tao. So, I really love you guys. So, I miss you all there. At sana may t-shirt ako. At tingnan mo, saya-saya ng event nila, di ba? Oh my gosh. Kung nandun ako, naka-t-shirt din ako. O, di ba? Saya-saya. Okay. So, yes, that's their activity last weekend, right? So, congratulations sa, yung grupo nga nila? So, LGBTQ Pride. LGBTQ, yun? Pasensya na po, si Mother B, may pagkamali man. Si Facebook, hindi ko malaman pa. Ito yung arrow, kailangan ko makita yung arrow. Ayan. Yan si Bossing Julie, yung event nila. I guess sa mall to, no? So, LGBTQ Butuan Incorporated. Congratulations! Okay. If there meron pa bang mga more photos? Let's see. Kasi nga, ito apat lang yung photos na nakita ko. Sabi niya, thank you so much, Madley, for your, hindi na natin pakita yan. Wag na. Basta love ko sila. Okay, so, yes. So, ano pa ba yung balitang good vibes? Oh, yes. Also, thank you, RJA Tours, no, for allowing Mother B na makarampa na naman tayo sa tour guiding community. Yes, diba? So, ano ba yun? Pakita ko yung ating, by the way, True Lily, it was fun, but it's kind of challenging as a professional tour guide last week because, again, sa umaga po si Mother B ay talk show host, sa gabi ay ungo. At times, I do tour guiding, most of the time, once or twice a week. Especially now, summertime, there's a lot of visitors here in Corpus Christi. So ako po isang professional tour guide with RJA Tours, okay? And then we offer ghost tour guiding here in the downtown district of Corpus Christi. Okay, so para makita niyo yung mga pinagagawa ni Mother B, ano bang kaganapan dyan, Mother B, sa iyong career? Sandali. Balik tayo sa ating Facebook main page. Wala lang. Paano lang tayo? Palitang good vibes lang. Kasi madali naman yung talk eh. Ang importante, makapaboost tayo sa ating good vibes today. We need vitamin vibes. Supplement natin balitang good vibes. It's like vitamins ba? To boost our energy, to boost our mind, body, and wellness tayo rito, ha? Okay, so hanapin ko lang muna kasi, pinoprogram. Wala tayong technical director dito. Mano-mano talaga rito. Mano-mano ang labanan. Sandali, hinahanap ko lang yung aking reels. Okay. Nice job, sabi ni Facebook, oh. Finally, naka 100 reels in town ko. Sandali. Okay. Share natin. Share ko ulit. Share pag may time. Ito po yung ginawa namin. Ginawan ko ng reel yesterday. So, I'll share to you this reel. Okay. There you go. Nasaan na ba nawala? Nasaan na yun? Ba't napunta sa paranormal investigation? Ito. Ayan. Yan po yung ginawa ni Mother B at ng aking anak. Shout out kay Ino. That was in the Heritage Park in Corpus Christi. It's a 2 to 2.5 hours of walking, no? Ghost tour and paranormal investigation. 40, as in 40 packs or 40 guests. Join us during the tour. Yes. Tapoy kayo nagdagan-dagan Mother Biana. Oy. Brought to you by RJA Ghost Tours. Yes. Diba? Ganun lang yung drama. So, there you go. That's it for our event last weekend. And oh my gosh, so imagine 1 hour na tayo nagbalitang good vibes, shout out. Walang katapusang chikahan. So by the way, we have lots of viewers in Bigo Live and TikTok. Thank you so much. Invite fans to watch your live broadcast to get more popularity. Sabi daw ni Bigo. So sige, magpapa-lottery tayo ha. Lottery tayo sa ano. Let's do a lottery sa ating viewers in Bigo, okay? And before anything else, let's see kung may mga comments pa rito. We have new comments. Yes, ganun pala. Yun pa rin ang comments. Palatiri muna ako. Palatiri muna tayo sa ating mga can't post comments to same destinations. Sabi na anak ko, hindi daw makapo-comment. Ano yan? To everyone. Next. Okay, so say the password. Okay, set the password. Follow the host. Okay, magawa tayo ng okay. Follow host Mother B. Pakulo natin dito yan sa Bigo Live. There you go. Mag-set tayo ng award. Okay. Next, set natin to 50 diamonds for 10 winners. Lottery time is 10 minutes. There you go. So we have lottery is ongoing. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Oh my gosh. 1 hour na tayo sigya ko niyaw. At least nakabalitang good vibes tayo, nakashare tayo sa event sa Pride LGBTQ plus Butuan, okay, group, no? Headed by Bossing Julie Martinez. Congratulations sa inyong event. And then we have our event, no? We have our tour last Saturday night and it was historical. So I got 40 guests. Nag-walking tour po kami. And then akala po ng mga taong nasa lubong namin, they thought that, what's going on? What's happening? So we're walking in dark alleys, mga dark walkways. And then they were wondering, what are these people doing in the middle of nowhere? Nag-haunted house hopping, haunted building hopping, and then the last destination, sabi ko, okay, we're going to our last destination. I'm sorry, the last part of the tour. Okay, the cemetery will be our last destination. Nagsigaw ang mata sa akong mga guests. Usa to? Oh, sorry po. Hindi po yung ating last destination. Kailangan po nating mabuhay. Awa ng Diyos, maganda naman po mga alindahaw. You know what I mean? Sa Butuan, alindahaw ang tawag. Marami po salamat sa mga nag-tip kay Mother B. At I'm so proud that my son is with me as well. Rufino Rafael. At hopefully, maglo-launch niya siya sa kanyang professional tour guiding career very soon. So, and then we will be adding more experienced Corpus Christi, Texas tours. So, balik tour guide pa rin ang trabaho, Mother B, as usual. So proud to be one, and shout out to all our professional tour guides all over the world. Love you, Momo, especially in the Philippines. Shout out to the Sir Paul Calizo. Sino pa yung mga suki natin? Oh, John Rob, thank you so much. And Sharon Rose Palomares, we interviewed her last week, right? Okay, so what else? So many things happening last week. And also, shout out to our new Ritello family, Sir Ian, Regina, George, Maring Sol Escalada. So, yes, that's part of our journey in mind and wellness. Aside from, creating contents, aside from staying in the house, because Mother B is work from home, and then we have to get out as well. We have to walk our talk. Aside from talking, we have to do walking. Thank you to our viewers in YouTube. Thank you so much. And we have 95 likes, 5 viewers consistently. Yes. So, anyway, since we're producing the show, and then punutin nyo na lang po kung saan kayo makakapulot ng magagandang aral dito sa show ko. Basta, talking to you is a pleasure. Talking to you live is a pleasure. So please don't forget to follow the host, tap the screen, share the good vibes. Not just doing the password follow the host, but please follow the host because there's a lot of good stuff here in the Mother B Show. I'm not bringing my own bangko. No, it's not just I'm tapping my own shoulder or rubbing my. Paano yan? Hindi po sa nagbubuhat tayo ng sarili bangko, but you can see from our content, you can watch us and try to experience the Mother B Show. We're really authentic and intentional when it comes to sharing the mind and body wellness issues. Because we know for a fact na talagang we are undergoing a lot of challenges. And actually, parang ang saya-saya ni Mother B, di ba? Alam niyo po, talagang for the past 3 days, reflective mode po ako sa totoo lang. Okay, so i-change natin ngayon ang virtual background to Be Real, Be You. Mag-MMK muna ako sandali para ma-segue natin sa ating talk today. Because we're done with our what you call this? We're done with our good vibes, pa-shout out. So time check, we are already broadcasting for more than an hour and we have to segue now sa ating talk show. So again, Mother B, ano bang talk natin for today? Yes, our talk today is healing your brain after loss. How grief rewires the brain. So it's quite a long title as you see, but stay with me because I feel this is very important. Remember, it's I feel. When you say I feel, ikaw yung may feeling. It's not the same with how you feel right now, but I'm gonna share to you a story which made me decide to talk about this today. Na-hype, I was really hyped and I'm so happy that, people are coming to the show very early because I'm not used to it. And, the idea of having this Mother B Show is just to share positivity and good vibes in the middle of negativity. Kung sa MMK at sa hugot, ay hindi pa huhuli si Mother B. Sa pangalan ko na lang talaga, Leah, my name is Leah, birth certificate. Sabi nga dito sa Amerika, Leah or Leia, how do I pronounce your name? So whatever sounds beautiful, then you can call me Leah or Leia. But actually, ang totoong meaning po ng Leah is weary. Kaguol. Imagine, sa akong ngalan, kaguol ang buong pasabot. So I have to come up with another persona who is Mother B. Kaya, I cannot change my name anymore unless I come up with a new birth certificate, right? So I'd rather have my own persona in the live streaming universe. And somehow, to also find a way to see a different side of Mother B, which is I really intended to be a happy person, not just happy-go-lucky, but a person who have positive vibes and, optimistic because we know that the world is so gloomy. Kung titignan mo on that perspective, but it's your choice. It's your choice what to think about right now. Nobody will force you and don't let anyone force you what to think. It's you who will decide for your fate. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna create a content. I'm gonna create a show that will project positivity and good vibes. But I'm not saying that everything is good. How I wish. Okay? I'm not hoping that everything will be worse. I'm just hoping that everything will be in good condition. Like whenever I wanted to talk to you, or this show will always say, I have to connect with you. That's why I do live, right? And say, hi, how are you? How do you do? It's very authentic for me. Hindi ba halata? Pag si Mother B po nagtanong sa inyo, kamusta ka? Intentional po yan at totoo po yan. Walang etchos. Because I wanted to know how are you feeling now? How are you doing now? Right? Like, are you okay? Kesa naman sabihin kong, I don't feel okay. Makahawa kasi mo pagka-bad vibes, but hindi naman to the point of suppressing your emotion. No, that's not what I mean here. It's just being open as much as possible, like, trying to find a good timing or a good way to appropriately channel your message na positive, but you really have to be honest sometimes that there are really things that mess up in our lives. And yes, so this is what happened. Last Friday, and to all our live streaming friends in Bigo, we regret to inform you guys, and we felt the loss of one of our top host in Bigo Live. She passed away due to car accident last week, and it's so sad. We felt shock. No, we experienced shock and disbelief. Talagang okay, sandali. Ako muna i-cambio ang ako music kay hindi naman appropriate yung music na to sa aking sasabihin, but because it's true, no. But for the meantime, i-segue ko muna. I-segue ko lang na medyo mingaw-mingaw. Okay? Okay, para naman. Yes. Because I have to. Actually, we mourn the passing of one of our live streamers in Bigo Live. And she met a tragic car accident last Friday. Thursday or Friday. And we're still trying to put things together and process things together, because it's a shock to us in our agency. And not only that, she left a daughter. Her name is A Mama. Kelly is her real name. She's from Michigan, I guess. So she's one of my inspiration in when I started as a live streamer. Because why am I inspired in her life? Number one, yung challenge niya handling and taking care of a child with special needs. Okay? Ang kanya pong anak ay deaf. I guess deaf and mute with behavioral issues. So, but she's a professional therapist and she is equipped to do that, aside from being a mom. But not on top of that, she's not just taking care of her lovely child, dear child, but she lives in a farm. She lives in a very what you call this one, special condition, kasi ako nakikita ko siya, na-inspire ako sa kanya mga ginagawa. She's scanning some foods, fruits. She taught me a lot, like living sa rural life, sa farm. She's a doggy mom as well, yung kanyang farm dogs. She does hunting rabbits, and then she plants her own vegetables. So she's like, what you call this one? For me, she's like an ideal mom, no? Not super mom actually, Actually, her full username there is Advocating Mama. So she really impacted her life impacted my career as a live streamer. To think hindi carry yung ginagawa niya because she's taking care of her daughter with special needs. She lives in a farm, and then she still work. She takes care of her household. She takes care of her husband. She live streams every day as much as she could, and she's our top host. Imagine. Okay. Siya yung number one host namin sa agency, and that's why it was a shock to us to learn about what happened sa kanya. And until now, I'm still processing and try to think what's gonna happen to her daughter. What's gonna happen to the people that she loves? Was because she's really everywhere. She's a lot. She's for me she's a super mom, right? So although we're not personally connected in person, but ngayon kasi may mga virtual social connections na tayo, and I felt it. And I was like shocked. So I haven't been broadcasting since Friday live. Although may na-upload ako mga videos, but I'm trying to process what happened because it was a big surprise to us. So we never know what's going to happen next, no? So life is so precious. So that's why we have to live in the moment. So thank God I have our Bigo Bestie Jen of Jay Hawkins, my Bigo Bestie. She's also my Zumba instructress, and she helped me in a way, to check on me and kung anong nangyayari sa akin, because she's not just my virtual friend, but she's my in-person friend because she's my Zumba instructress. Not just the role, but a friend, right? It's good to have friends like her. And surround yourselves with positive people. So at times when you needed it most, you know who's the authentic and who are not. Kaya nga, be real, di ba? Be you. So we talked this morning, and then I realized I have to go up. I have to go back to my routine. Otherwise, ayokong ma-rewire ang akong brain because of this grief. Because sabi nga sa kanta, and it's all coming back to me now. Pag meron po kayong issue, especially on mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and all this chronic condition or memory loss, like my major condition is about memory. So every time I felt depressed or every time I feel sad, madi-distract. So it triggers my memory care. So ma-short circuit ako memory. If I would spiral down to the grief and I remember ko yung mga people that I lost, opportunities lost, friends lost, whether you block them or not, trust lost, magsumpay-sumpay na siya, mag-connect na ang mga nega-vibes. Then I decided, okay, I'm done with all this negativity. It's been going on since last week. Plus my eyes was really bloated last week. I cannot do live kay mura ko goldfish. Remember goldfish, mas mataas pa yung attention span sa atin. But anyway, that's beside the point. So I did not have the guts to go live streaming, especially knowing that we lost one of our hosts here in Bigo Live, and it hurts us. Even though we don't know her in person, talagang was there, but we have this connection. So thank you, visitor 7973, for coming over. So yes, so then I had to search for healing your brain after loss, because we felt the loss. Who did not feel lost in your lifetime? Yes, thank you, Ms. Iris. Yes, we felt her loss too, right? So then I decided, okay, what am I going to talk today? So we have to help ourselves go through this. We cannot deny it, we cannot suppress it, but we have to go through this and understand how to help ourselves when it comes to healing our brain after loss. Because it's there. In reality, we lost her, and I believe that she's in good hands already. She rested, but sayang for, it's too early, but we don't know when our life will end, so we just have to accept that. But it's not easy, especially now. So for now, I just have to share to you an article that I found, healing your brain after loss and how grief rewires the brain, because grief rewires your brain. There's what you call epigenetics. No, no, no. It's not epigenetics. Neuroplasticity. Okay? Changing of the mind. Changing of the brain and the mind. Of course, you can never work with your mind if you don't have the brain. You cannot think without your brain. And vice versa. So yes, I'm gonna share this article that I found. Okay. By the way, before we proceed to the article, let me quote Dr. Lisa M. Schulman, okay, of the American Brain Foundation. This is where I'm getting this article from and sharing to you the article through this talk show. Okay. Dr. Schulman said, grief is a normal protective process. This process is an evolutionary adaptation to promote survival in the face of emotional trauma. Okay. So let us digest this. Okay? As much as I can understand, and now as much as I can explain to you. But it's self-explanatory anyway. Ganun kaagad, no? So, let me share to you first kasi baka akala na ating mga viewers sa Facebook wala tayong binabasa. Nagbabasa po si Mother B. Of course, I cannot share you things if I don't read, right? So, yes, grief is a normal protective process, okay? And then, hindi ko mabasa, maliit yung palabas. Grief is a normal protective process. Where am I? Okay, there you go. And this process is an evolutionary adaptation. So, grief. What is grief, Mother B? Hindi brief, grief. Let's find the meaning of grief first before we dwell into that topic. Okay, what is grief? Okay. Ano nga ba yan? How do we pronounce it? Grief. Okay, grief. Grief is deep sorrow. Okay, especially that caused someone's death. So normally it means deep sorrow, especially if it's caused by someone's death. Okay? So another word for grief is sorrow, misery, sadness, anguish, pain, distress, agony. So we'll highlight the pain side. It's painful. It's a painful experience. Hello. Grief is a painful experience, whether we like it or not. Especially during COVID times, right? Remember, for the past 2-3 years, 3 years ago, we lost a lot of people, our loved ones, and we are not exempted from that. We were not exempted. We are part of that phenomena, that experience, and we were so shocked because it's one after the other, one loved one after the other, especially our older folks, our senior folks in the family, our elders. So knowing that, somebody passed away, the next week somebody passed away, the next month somebody passed away. It's like in 1 year, how many passed away? I cannot even imagine, and I cannot even count anymore. That's how painful it was. That the emotional experience was so painful that, oh my gosh, even to think about it again, hindi mo pa rin ma-process eh. So, what if you still experience that grief? Because we will still be losing loved ones eventually, and we cannot stop that because life goes on. Life and death goes on. Okay, we cannot deny that. We cannot say that. Okay, we don't know what will happen in the future. That's the thing. So talking about this grief, it's a normal it's part of our life. It's part of being human. So it's our evolutionary adaptation. It's our way to adapt and protect ourselves from emotional trauma. So we have to express it. No, we have to show it. Do not suppress it. Because if you suppress it, that's another problem. That's another pain that leads to more trauma, more pain on the inside. Remember, trauma is not what happened to you outside, but what happened to you on the inside. It's emotional pain. Okay? So there are a lot of trauma. Like remember Dr. Gabor Mate, he talked about the big T trauma, the small T trauma. Big T are like environmental issues or major catastrophes or what do you call this? Something happened in your family, a divorce or death in the family. Those are the big T trauma that really affects you on the inside, your emotional level. It's emotion. It's how you feel, okay? But again, importante also to express it. Do not suppress it. So it's a way to protect you from all these things going on. But again, it's a way for us to survive. We have to move on. We have to continue life as long as we have. How will you continue if it's gone? So make the most out of life. Make the most of the moment. So moving forward, so to introduce to you this resource person from American Brain Foundation, Dr. Lisa M. Schumann is a neurologist. Okay? So he explains how tragedy affects the brain. Like losing someone, especially tragically, like car accident, hindi biro, oh my gosh. You know what? Thank God I'm still alive, but how many car accidents that I already been through? It's tragic and it's traumatic. Yes, whether you say, oh, gamay raman na car accident, na-scratch sa imong car or na-bump raman ka or you drive by on something. It's still an accident. Hello, if you're in my place, if you're in my situation, I don't know how you're gonna feel. It's tragic. So I've been, like knowing that a mama died of a car accident. It's very tragic for me to hear that. It hurts me inside. So just have to be honest. Yes, we have to process what we're going through. So in the recent American Brain Foundation webinar, by the way, they have webinars. So dala na plugging. American Brain Foundation. The webinar is Healing Your Brain After Loss. It's a neurologist perspective. So Dr. Lisa Schumann explains the effect of traumatic events, okay, such as loss and personal tragedy on the brain. So personal tragedy, like that, even loss of a loved one or someone, loss of opportunity, loss of a job, loss of a relationship, these are all tragic. It hurts. Yeah, personal tragedy hurts. That's it. So Dr. Schulman is the director of the University of Maryland Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorder Center. So and is the Rosalind Newman Distinguished Scholar in Parkinson's Disease. These are experts, I'm telling you. She's an expert on this. She knows what she's saying. She also has served as blah 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 treasurer of the American Academy of Neurology, as well as the board of directors in 2018, and received the Presidential Award for the AAN ano yun? For contributions to the academy and the neurological profession. Discover the key learnings from the virtual event below. So again, number one, the brain's response to grief. If you go through grief, sorry po. Ulitin natin. Ano ba yan? Blooper mo natin. Serious na yung pinag-uusapan natin. Okay, so number one daw is about ibahin muna natin. Okay, let's cambio our music. Let's see if this music will fit to what we're saying. Ay, iba naman. Gusto ko yung medyo appropriate. Ito yung pang mental health song. Here. Let's see. Ayan. Mas maganda pakinggan, okay? So, yes, according to this article, we're reading from the article American Brain Foundation on, this was published September 29, 2021, just more than a year ago, okay? What's the brain's response to grief? How do the brain respond to grief? So grief comes in many forms. Grief, anguish, sadness, okay? Whether brought on by death of a loved one, a serious illness, even a serious illness can bring grief or injury. So ang grief in Bisaya in Cebuano is kaguol, right? Kaguol. In Tagalog or in Filipino, matinding kalungkutan, no? Matinding kalungkutan, hindi lang lungkot-lungkot lang, sad-sad lang pag may time. Talagang malungkot ka talaga. Talagang na-broken talaga yung heart. It's painful, no? It's emotional pain. And sometimes it's brought by serious illness or injury. Divorce, importante. Divorce also affects, no? It gives you grief. Abuse, of course. It's traumatic. So physical, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, psychological, whatever abuse, as long as may trauma. Or another cause, the brain. What does the brain do? The brain interprets grief as emotional trauma. For whatever it is, it's painful experience. No? It affects your emotion, and eventually it leads you to post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay? So how you respond to the traumatic situation, how you respond, your emotions to it. No, it's not just the event, but how did you process it? So the brain interprets grief as emotional trauma. Okay? It's your emotional pain. So Dr. Schulman explains that the human brain handles emotional trauma and stress, of course, using the same set of processes. So traumatic loss is perceived. Traumatic loss perceived as a threat. So if it's painful, it's not good for you. The brain think of it, it's painful, it's not good for me. I need to survive this. I need to get through this. I need to get rid of this pain. Right? Like, how do I explain pain? How about toothache? Have you experienced having toothache? That like, oh my gosh, you cannot even think, you cannot even do something because your tooth is aching. Right? It's not easy to stand the pain of losing your teeth or toothache. How much more this? So your heart is affected. So there is this response engage the flight or fight mechanism. So our brain is wired. If we're threatened, either we fight it, or we go away. That's how God designed our brain. Either lalayas ka or magstay ka o mo fight. That's your parasympathetic and sympathetic response of your brain, technically. Hi! By the way, we have another viewer, Auntie Menchoy Kimado. Are you back in Michigan? Welcome back to the US of A. Thank you, Auntie, for watching the Mother B Show. So yes, going back. So our brain processes it as something that's hurting. So it needs to survive, okay? So now, what happens if the brain engages in this fight or flight mechanism when you experience grief? So it increases, number one, our blood pressure. Yes, I clearly remember last July of 2021, okay? When we were in Pennsylvania, where we experienced a lot of loss in the family because of COVID. Oh my gosh, that was the time that my blood pressure raised from 120. I usually have a 120 over 80 blood pressure, but it shoots to around 140 to 160. Like, why am I having high blood pressure? Then I realized it's connected to the experience that I'm going through. Like, number one, I lost my mother-in-law. It's so tragic to me because I really love her, and we're so close. And processing the situation and thinking that she's gone and thinking what will happen and all this stuff going around, plus a lot of stuff going on in connection with that, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. And then learning that my aunt, Tita Milan, had COVID also the same year in Kananga, sa mother side ko. Like, who else doesn't have COVID this time? Tumaas. Doon po nag-umpisa ang aking high blood pressure. and heart rate palpitating. Then because of that, now I understand that the it increases your blood pressure and heart rate and releases specific hormones, which is cortisol, the stress hormone. Okay? Grief and loss affect the brain, whether you like it or not. Of course, we don't like it, but it will really affect our brain. Kaya be careful. Wag masyadong I cannot, honestly, I cannot say do not grieve so much, but can we just moderate it? Is there a way for us to control what we're feeling? But most of the time, we cannot. Right? Let's just be honest. So, at least we're processing what we're going through. Right? Consuelo na natin that we're processing what we're going through. Isn't it? We're all in this together. That's why we have live streaming and social connection, because we would like to process what's going on. What's going on? And aside from high blood pressure, aside from increasing the level of your stress hormone, which is called cortisol, not cholesterol. Okay? So, grief and loss affect the brain and body in many ways. Okay? Like what? They can cause changes in memory. Ayan na nga ba sasabi ko? Now I know. Oh my God, it's not just COVID, but what happened to me during COVID years? See, I did have COVID too, so I'm not exempted. Because I read an article, I found out that COVID affects the brain and it affects your memory. Yung pala, pati pala grief. Emotional pain affects your memory. Oh, watch out. And not just the memory, but the behavior, the way you behave na, nag-iiba na ang like for example, how does grief affects your behavior? Of course, you're sad. Too much sadness. You're depressed already. You don't want to live your normal life. Like, what was I doing then? What am I doing then? How do I process my grief? Sometimes I do not want to get out of the bed. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep it over, sleep until I forgot what I'm doing. Until I fade away. So it's part of protecting my trauma or my pain back then. Yeah, tama, behavior and then sleep. See? I'm reading the article at this time. It's like reading up from the prompter. But yes, now after memory, behavior, sleep, and body function. Right? You don't want to get up. You don't want to take a bath. You don't want to do your normal routine. It's getting unusual. So grief can cause, again, changes of memory, behavior, sleep, and body function. Take note, not just that. There's more. Affecting the immune system, ito na, as well as the heart. See? Tama nga. Totoo nga yung sinasabi ni Dr. Caroline Leaf, right? It's like what you call this one? Nakalimutan ko. Because I'm looking at my other computer because I have to monitor if I'm still in the camera. I'm still being seen, okay? So, tama nga, it affects your heart. Many people are dying of broken heart. Why do I have to clap on this? Bali na naman yung timing ko sa sound effect. Sorry po. Okay, so what else? So, yeah. So, marami daw namamatay sa broken heart. And it can also lead to cognitive effects. Aside from heart illnesses, heart issues, broken-heartedness, your way of thinking is also affected. Oh my gosh. Okay, so heart, mind, okay, it can also lead to cognitive effects such as brain fog. Now I know why I was dysfunctional when it comes to thinking. Because I was teaching during that time. I was doing virtual classes. From 2020 to 2020, In fact, 2020 to 2022, I'm doing virtual classes for for my students back in the Philippines. Shout out to St. Michael College of Caraga and Father Saturnino University. Thank you for giving me also a way to cope up with what I'm going through then. Na nakafocus ko, I was distracted and positive distraction because I have to really study and study my lessons in class that I need to teach. So it helped me as well process my grief because I have to do something aside from being lonely, aside from being sad. Okay. So, yes, so it leads to brain fog because now I noticed, or last year I've noticed that my brain fog is becoming worse. Yung pala, grief has a lot of connection to it. So, the brain's goal, basically, why is the brain acting up like that when it comes to traumatic situation? Well, isipin mo, simply, the brain just wanted to survive. And when the brain wanted to survive, you need to survive. It's not just your brain. Your brain is inside your head, remember? So you have to survive. I will survive! I will survive! Hey, hey! Yan ang team song ng brain. Okay, next. How tragedy affects the brain. Okay. In response to traumatic events, the brain creates connections between nerves and strengthens or weakens existing connections. So when it comes to this kind of event, so immediately the brain connects different nerves. Either it strengthens or it weakens you. Okay? From the existing connections depending on the duration and the degree of the emotional response. Remember, there's a Remember, there's a degree and duration. When it comes to degree, yung intensity ng pain, how you manage the pain, how you feel the emotional pain. And second is, until when are you going to feel pain? That's my reaction to what I'm reading. Sorry. I really feel connected to this topic, to this article, because that's what I'm going through. Totoo yan. Ano pa ba itatago ko sa inyo? Why am I talking about this? Because of course, number one, it benefits me too. For a while, medyo nagiging emotional na ako at Osbon sana ako akong background. Okay? And then Mother B, nakikarried away ka na. Okay? OMG, what am I doing? What am I doing? OMG. So, nasa na ba ako? Okay, nawala si Mother. Enter the studio. Uy, nawa ko. Saan naman eh? Yan ang sinasabi ko. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm still here, Mother B. Stop sharing. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. Or I'm the only one who's lost in my own technical world. By the way, let's take a deep breath muna. Breather. 1 hour and 42 seconds, whatever, as long as I need to finish this. Lumagpas na pala ako ng 1 hour and 42 minutes. Oh my gosh. Let's take a mental break for a while. Medyo na-immerse na ako sa aking talk. Go. Okay, so I'm monitoring my so kasi baka mawala ako sa viewfinder. By the way, shout out time muna tayo para let's give a break to what we're talking about. Okay, shout out Mother B. Asan ba akong bagong shout out? Dera pa ito. I wanna shout out. Yeah, I just want the world to know. I'm gonna. Oh, yes. By the way, shout out to our cousin. Oh, I'm sorry, cousin. It's 2 a.m. there in Australia. Hello, cousin Joy Manuel of Australia. Hello. Shout out to you, cuz. Yeah, so Mother B, change time slot. It's 2 a.m. here. explain lang ako ng konti kasi cousin Joy from Australia. So we have different viewers, Australia, USA, Philippines. Sometimes we have from Nigeria, Bangladesh. We have our Middle East viewers. By the way, shout out to our European viewers. Shout out to Kuya Eman of Perez of the European Union. Hopefully, I can talk to you tomorrow, God willing. Yes, Cousin Joy, pasensya na. Please sleep. Sleep muna ka dyan. Huwag ka munang manood ng Mother B. I-replay na lang. But I miss you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope I could interact with you again. And yes, I would love to interview you in my show, or, you can send some video. I'm still doing a lot of interviews and scripts for our guests, no? Script ng question and answer portion. But yes, since nagising ka, sleep well at balik na lang tanaw pag tapos na akong show. Anyway, recorded mo ni sa YouTube. Good night! It's 2 a.m. na daw din sa pabago-bago yung time slot natin kasi I'm still adjusting with a lot of things going on here. Okay, so thank you. Sabi ni Auntie Mincho, yay! Alrighty, so nasa na ba tayo? So healing, how tragedy affects the brain. So again, when we respond to traumatic events, the brain creates connection. Either it weakens or it strengthens, depending on how long and what's the intensity, okay, of the pain. Okay, and what's the emotional response? How do you respond to pain, right? And yes, by the way, this is a long show. Just in case, you can find me in YouTube. Please watch my YouTube channel para marami naman akong subscribers. I have to boost my YouTube channel, YouTube shows, because I'm just focused on the live streaming and all this stuff here in Bigo and TikTok and in Facebook. But I have to promote that we have videos that you can rewatch and watch. If yes, you can just scroll and find the best part of the show. You don't need to watch all over if you don't have time. Or you can just watch it and just listen and just do some stuff, just do some stuff while listening to me. Whatever. I'm so thankful because you are connecting here, the Mother B Show. However you like to do it, it's fine with me. Anyway, let's continue. So, neuroplasticity. So, I've been telling a while ago, like neuroplasticity, or the ability to alter neural connection. You can alter your brain. Don't you know that? You are in control of your brain, of course. And science named it as neuroplasticity. Okay? So neuroplasticity is actually the ability to alter, to change neural connection. It's like you can change where your mind will go. Mind will think, okay? How your brain will connect with all these neurons, okay? So it allows the brain to compensate for injury, illness, loss, and other life-altering traumatic events by forming new neural connections. So if it won't go this way, the brain will go that way. It's finding the lesser path to pain. Lessening the painful experience, in short. So the brain rewires it. So it compensates for injury, illness, loss, and other life-altering traumatic events by forming new neural connections based on this experience. So, naghahanap ang brain ng paraan para hindi masyadong masaktan. So, this helps an individual adapt to new situations or environment. For example, last Friday was it's like a sad day for Mother B and to all our J. Hawkins family losing a mama. It's tragic. So we're like shocked, like what happened? So disbelief. But now we're thinking, oh my gosh, if we keep on feeling this sadness, and we cannot function on our day-to-day life. So life needs to move on. Although we still remember what happened, but because our brain is finding ways to minimize the pain, the emotional pain. Okay, so yeah, in losses or in situations where grief is in, so you don't need to tell your brain to, can you rewire it for me? We are wired. The brain is designed for that. That's the good news. Bago ka pang mag-isip, nag-iisip na yung brain mo. Thank God for that. In English, before you have even thought of it, your brain is thinking of how to get you out of pain. Isn't it? So, right. So again, it helps the individual. The point is to adapt to a new situation or environment. In short, move on. You know, it's not easy, but that's the way it goes. Okay? So, low to moderate stress daw increases nerve growth and improves memory while reducing fear. Unsa to? Low to moderate stress because the brain can still handle it. That's the point. Okay? So, when you're into that situation, it increases your nerve growth, it improves your memory while reducing fear. Okay? Of course, naturally, when somebody dies or when you lose your loved one, what do you think about? 'Di ba it's death? Because iisipin mo baka ako nasunod. I might follow or what's the point of life? How will I live life? Marami, there's so much thing going on. Part of the emotional pain and also fear. Not fear of being lost or losing again or whatever, it's still fear. And fear is pain. So, however, chronic stress cause a reduction in nerve growth. So, again, however, chronic stress, ito na yung stress that's like chronic, like it's every day, it's bugging you, it's annoying, it keeps on coming back. This kind of pain, chronic stress, causes a reduction in nerve growth. So, it's bad for your brain already. So low, moderate stress can be handled, can be managed, but when it's chronic, it's every day, it's affecting your day-to-day function, it's not good anymore. Okay? So, and your memory is also affected. Now I know. For me, now I know. What's the cause of my memory gap? Because I'm feeling so much pain emotionally. So, what's the conclusion, Mother B? In my end, well, I just have to understand it's painful and my brain is thinking before I thought of it. My brain is designed to survive, so I will have to go with my brain. I have to agree with my brain. Yeah, you're right, brain. I just have to go with you and survive. Otherwise, I don't want to lose my memory, right? So this stress, okay, this chronic stress can also increase our fear to help focus on survival. Nawawalan ka ng pag-asa, you're losing hope, that your fear of doom, you have a lot of fear inside you, a lot of negative thoughts going on. So it affects your memory, it affects your focus on how to survive. Instead of surviving, we don't want to survive, we don't want to stay in the grief, like what my mother-in-law was saying before, like memory, a misery loves company. Would you like to stay sad? No, I don't want to stay sad. If you want to, then just, have a party with yourself. It's called the misery and pity party. I don't want to attend any misery and pity party, so please don't invite Mother B, okay? Again, I don't want to be invited in misery and pity party. I can be empathetic, but if I feel that you like to be pitied or to be misery, well, it's your choice, but I don't like that. Well, there are people who likes to be in that space. Because they love misery. Sabi daw nila, misery loves company, but too much misery is not a good company. Where are we? So this stress response can have negative effects. And the more it happens, the more it becomes hardwired. Meaning to say, the more it's hardwired in your brain, it becomes a habit. Because your brain is used to being used to having a pity party in your mind. And then since you're used to it, it's becoming easier to think and it's hardwired, and that becomes your behavior, and that becomes your personality. That's what my take on this, okay? Yeah, it follows like if you're the person who is always into the miserable state, well, it's okay. Everyone feels grief, everyone feels sad, nobody's exempted. And then ang question, are you not tired of getting sad? Are you not tired of being sad? So for me, it came to a point na I'm done with this I'm done with all this sadness. Oh my gosh. July was a very tragic month for me last year. Like, I was so depressed, blah, blah, blah. And like, it came to a point like, I'm done with being sad. Nope. Gotta move on. Nope. I'm still alive. So it's like having a meeting with my brain. I'm done. Like this, they're not even thinking of you. Why am I gonna be thinking of them? Kasi they had too much empathy. Like, they thought they're thinking of you, but they are not. And that's what makes you sad. Example, if you are too in love with somebody and that somebody doesn't love you, why do you have to be sad? Don't worry. You pity yourself for not being loved? Oh my gosh. Let go. Let go of the sadness. I'm not saying to let go of the person you love. Let go of the sadness. Are you with me? Sabi ni TikTok, good job. You're live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I'm having a good time here. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. I know somebody's still watching there. Yes. Oh, thank you for my cousin, Joy Manuel, JMLGELG of Australia. Jenny Guy of Cananga, Leyte. J. Quaresma Islay, hello, of North Carolina, I guess. Yes. Ayen Ocampo of Bohol. Oh my gosh, alas 12 na ng gabi dyan, ha? Beryl Jane Mangaron Cantiveros of May Inaanak in Davao City. Jeriel Guy Moscosa of Leyte. Ewan ko kung saan banda si Jeriel. Cananga, Leyte. So with Jenny Guy, yes. They are sisters. Maring Ayen Ocampo. Thank you so much for coming to the Mother Bee Show. Yes. Malapit na, alright, malapit na tayong matapos. Okay, so healing the brain after loss, right? So, yes, so that's how tragedy affects the brain, and then this stress response can have a negative effect. So if paulit-ulit na yung pain, and then you cannot able to manage what you're thinking already, right? By the way, congratulations to the winners of the lottery. And please continue to follow, like, share the Mother Bee Show, ha? Thank you. Also in TikTok, thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay, so low, moderate stress, you can still manage. Chronic stress, you need help. Easy, right? Easy to talk, but easy to say, but difficult to do. Honestly, just being honest here. So response can have a negative effect, and the more it happens, the more it becomes hardwired. So be careful. Be careful in handling your grief. So if you cannot manage your grief and you think that it's getting difficult to manage and it's changing your behavior, you know what's happening inside of you. Hello. Don't say like, I'm not gaslighting, sorry. Okay? Like myself, like I'm just taking myself as an example because I don't want to be violating your rights too. Pasensya na lang kayo. It's so self-centered here. I don't want to use other people's example kasi magmumukha tayong marites nito. Baka masabi ko pa kung sino yung mga yun. Mabuti na lang ako na lang targetin nyo. Like, yeah, I've been through pain, emotional pain last July. It was worse. I feel so sad. I feel so anguish about it. Like, I felt so down that I don't know how to get up anymore. And thanks to some close people, my friends who really check on me, how am I doing? And then And I was able to talk to some people and share about what I'm going through. And they were so helpful, and I'm so thankful to them. Especially shout out to Mommy Rose. Okay, Mommy Rose. Of where is she now? Where Mommy Rose in I forgot. Sorry, nasan ba si Mommy Rose ngayon? One of our missionaries, and now she's back in the US. And yes, I've learned that other people go through the same grief as well. So I was able to talk to some people and then ask help, because otherwise I'll go crazy. Crazy meaning I don't know what to do anymore. I don't behave well. I don't think well. My memory is fading. So I got good friends who really helped me out, and nakapasok ako sa live streaming, and it really did me a lot of good. Being a live streamer, talking to myself in front of the camera, indeed, it doesn't matter who's watching me as long as I can talk and, speak my mind. Back then, I was just doing what I need to do, because I was just like, I feel that I need to talk to myself. That's the way my brain survived. Because of that terrible emotional pain inside, I was able to separate my brain from my personality. Okay, you're not Leia anymore, you're Mother B. This is what we're gonna do. It's like I'm meeting with my own brain. Okay, let's do this. Let's do live streaming. You have to do this, blah, blah, blah. So your memory will be rehearsed, your brain will be functional. Okay, don't mind who's watching you, as long as you need to do what you need to do. Self-survival. Self-therapy. Help yourself. And last July, I enrolled in the gym. So the gym offered a family package. So I have a free, in the gym, I have this sauna, I have this massage, and I have my Zumba class. Sabi ng anak ko, Mommy, why are you going to the gym and not using those exercise machines? I don't care of that machine. I care about the sauna, the massage, and the Zumba. It helped me a lot. And then I took care of my diet. I went to my physician. I did some lab tests to make sure my numbers are good, but it's not good back then. So I have to fix it for the next 3 months. And yes, I'm doing shows, and that's what happened. Oh, we have a commenter on the line. Sabi ni Sir, Sir Glenn. Oh, Sir Glenn, you're still there? Thank you so much, Sir Glenn. Sabi ni Sir Glenn, Mother B, of too much pain, di kaya, sa hilot lang bitaw. Take Alaxan Forte as per Manny Pacquiao. Before your tears coming. Sa Bisaya pa, bago ka di madaghilot gyud ang pain gyud adto na time, sir oy. Diba? So, yeah, I took a lot of, I took some pain reliever, but it did not work. And the sad part is, I'm the type of person who's kind of allergic to pain reliever. Like, honestly, that's why I do not want to take pain relievers. Why? Because it gives me gastric pain. Sa Bisaya pa, kabuhion ko, sir. Ano? So, I have some sensitivity to pain relievers, but probably because my body is not used to pain. Oh, it's not used baliktad, not used to pain reliever. It gives me some gastric issues. Kabuhion ko. I don't, murag na, nisamot na yun akong feeling, instead na emotional lang, nahimo ng physical. And when I had some back issues back then, so, they wanted me to treat with steroids. So, injectionan kong steroids sa akong lower back. And I told them, no. I'd go with physical therapy instead. Magpapiti na lang ko because I am sensitive to steroids. Kasi nga hyper na ako, magpapasteroid pa ako. You can just imagine I'm already hyper. Tapos lalagyan pa ako ng steroid. I will fly. I will be bouncing everywhere. So the reaction is when I just got one steroid injection. But after that, no more. No way, no way. Because you know what? I felt like I'm gonna fly. Like a rocket ship. But no, no, I'm not gonna do it. My mind is so fast. Hindi ko na mahabol akong panghuna-huna. Kung naka-steroid ko, labaw pa ko na sinahay, ani, oy. After that, kabuhion ka. And after the effect of the steroid, you fell down. I don't like it. It's not doing good to me. But thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion. Mao ba? Mao ba yung ni Manny Pacquiao? But yes, siguro like I'm a crybaby. I'm emotional, but siguro my brain now is hardwired to manage the pain. And thinking na if I feel pain, I have to let it out. All by myself, there's gonna be. Hindi ko po team song ng yung I forgot. Maraming team song na mahugot like just keep it to yourself. No, that's bad. Don't keep the pain to yourself. Say it. Express yourself because you know what? Ang sintensya sa mga mo-suppress og pain and emotional pain, padung na siya either autoimmune disease or cancer. Pag masubraan po kag express og pain, kana mo lash out ka ba, kana magmaoy ka na, ang sintensya po na heart attack. That's why we need to do our anger management. Good vibes only. Oh my gosh, I've been broadcasting for 2 hours already. I'm sorry, but this is how it goes. Nag-disclaimer na ko, this show is long. Mother, are you not tired of talking? Nope. How about you? Are you tired of listening? Yes, for the meantime, let's take a mental break because I know it's not easy to be doing this show. But yeah, you just enjoy the moment, right? Let's do this, Mother Bear. Ay, nasa na ba ako? Ito di ay.
This show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
It's not easy to develop and hardwired positivity and good vibes, honestly. Kung sa Bisaya pa, more pa, dili sayon oy. It takes time to practice. That's why, in our brain, can you see the diagram of the brain there? There's a lot of connections going on. We have a commenter. We have another comment on the line. Hi, Pastor! Thank you for watching. Hi, Praise Book One is in the line. Oh my gosh, Pastor, alas 12 na, alauna na diha. Mata pa ka? Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Okay, we're about to be done. This is important for me. This is important. Whether you watch me or not, I don't care. I don't mind. As long as, I can share this, and it's up to you whether you want to listen or watch the show. It's up to you. As long as it's helping me, I'm good. Mother B naman, masyado ka naman selfish. Hindi nga, I'm a very respectful of your time, of your space, of your mind. Honestly, this show, gilangaw mo ko. Honestly, really, this is a self-therapeutic show. So, Mother Bean, ang damay lagi ka na. Alas 12 na, alauna na din sa Pilipinas, namukaw yun ka. Sige lang, good na may ginatawag na recorded. No, don't get me wrong, okay? I love you guys coming over to my show. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. But I just need to lower my expectation because, not lower, manage expectation. I just want to manage my expectation kasi nakaka-stress din yung masyado kang mag-effort na maraming manood sa'yo. Yes, you know what? That is also a cause, a trigger for so much grief right now, because content creators feels like if you want to show your face in social media, that people you are expecting that people will watch you. Like, hey, people have their own lives. It's not just about you. Don't think that you're gonna watch you all the time. Let's just be real here, okay? That's why whenever I look at the analytics, awa ng Diyos, nag-i-increase naman yung viewership ni Mother B. Because even if they don't watch me live, they can check the videos, they can, review the shows, they can just find where are the talks that are most related or interesting to them. You have the freedom whether to watch me in 3 seconds, 8 seconds, 1 hour, or forever. Kaya nga shout out to Noreen Salcedo. She's my staff in the Mother B show. She's the one editing, watching me again and again. Editing my clips, cutting all those videos and finding yung mga relevant clips that she needs to upload. Oh my gosh, it's a tedious job. It's like psychological torture. Sometimes because after the show, I review my show. Yes, that's part of, aiming to be a better version of yourself and aiming to make the show quality content, producing quality content. Although I know time-wise, talagang walang pakialam si Mother B sa time. Like, mahalang talk therapy, uy. You know what? Talking to a therapist here, like psychiatrist in the US, $125 per hour. Don't you know that? So I'm giving you for free. I'm not a therapist, but I can be your friend. I hope when you're with me, we're gonna do fine. Thank you for staying. There's somebody there staying. In fact, we still have avid viewers, so I can see who's there. Mwah, love you mucho for staying behind. I really appreciate that. Okay, appreciate and value your time as well. I respect your time, so thank you so much for spending it with me. Ganun ang mga approach. Okay, let's finish this, Mother B. Okay, so yes. So, again, if you continue to do it, whether negative or positive, whether you help yourself or you keep on focusing on the negative, it becomes hardwired in your brain. Mupilit yun na siya na process. So remember, when a circuit fires repeatedly, yung mga circuit, see my background there, yung circuit ng brain, right? That background behind me. When it keeps on firing, Dr. Schulman says, it's reinforced and become a default setting. Meaning, mahimo ng automatic. Yes. So this connection in the brain at the back of, in my virtual background, you see that? If it keeps on firing the same way, mahimo na siyang mo-default na siya, mo-automatic na ang iyang pag-fire og negative or positive. Hardwired. Muna na, automatic na. Ma-automatic ka ng nega. Ganahan ka na. Do you like it? Automatic nega? I don't like it. I'm tired of that. Okay. So, it's reinforced and becomes a default setting over the long term. In the long run, over the long term, grief can disrupt the diverse cognitive domains of memory, decision making, visual spatial function, the way you see, even yung paningin mo na apektuhan. Attention, word fluency, and the speed of information processing. Oh my gosh. If you want to stay in the world of misery, that's how I understand it, okay? Not only is your behavior affected, but even the way you see things. Nag-iiba na yung pananaw mo, nag-iiba na yung iyong, ano pa ba mga nag-iiba rito? Nag-iiba na ang iyong attention span, ang word fluency, even the way in dictionary nimo. Your vocabulary, for example, nag-iba ka, nahimo kang nega, what comes out of your mouth? They all sad, gloomy words, no? Words that doesn't have hope. it will come out of your mouth. Sabi nga sa Bible, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Eto na. Out of the abundance of the negativity, your mouth speaks as well. At don't forget, action speaks louder than words. Sometimes you cannot say it, but you say it best when you say nothing at all. If you're the kind of nega person, that's the song that I want to sing to you. You say it best when you say nothing at all. May pa maghilom ko na lang kontra makanega ka sa uban. Shut up! Oh my gosh, am I becoming mean? No, okay, so almost done. Hang on. So even the speed of your information processing, even the way you think, kung paspas ka mo think neto, niya puro nega, tanan na lang fear. Ay! Agoy! Oh my gosh! Kasi matsugi na ko, ani. Agoy, basi mauna ning ensa ko. Unsa na lang ako mga kinabuhi. Unsa na lang mga mahal sa kinabuhi. Daghan ka na gugot. You need help. Okay, so yun na ha, we know what's happening in the brain, whether positive or negative, when it comes to grief. Okay, so there's a time for grief. Okay, but don't spend so much time in grief. Don't hang on there. You have to move on. Okay. So what now? Okay, healing the brain after the loss. This is it. This is what we do. God willing, okay? This is what the article says. Well, it's up to you whether you believe it or not. As long as I'm sharing, by the way, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert on this. That's why we're learning. Okay? So, according to Dr. Schulman, even the effects of long-term chronic stress are reversible. Yay! That's the good news. Thank God. There is still hope. Don't be nega about the situation if you're nega. Someday, you're gonna change. You can rewire your brain. It's all up to you. Yes, you. Nobody else except you. Okay, nobody but you. Okay, so there is what you call chronic stress are reversible. So, and also, please don't judge others as well who's into that, ha? Yung mga taong may pinagdadaanan, mga nega, like, I don't like her, she's so maldita. I don't like her attitude, she's so nega. No. You have to be kind. Nega na, ininega mo pa, negative na tanan. We have to try to speak and show kindness, especially to people who are going through a lot. And most of the time, we don't know how to manage our painful emotions. So what if it happens to you? How will you see them in that perspective? But, and if you're a spiritual person, if you're a Christian, how will Jesus see the person? So instead na magalit ka, sa mga taong may pinagdadaanan at nagmi-misbehave because it's the effect, it's how they process their pain, it's how they protect themselves. Sometimes people become different. People become, they behave differently than the normal people. You don't need to judge them. You just have to find out what's going on, what's the pain, what happened. So you become more empathetic. Kindness is the key. Okay, so then what else? Okay, she points to mindfulness and relaxation practices like journaling, cognitive behavior therapy, counseling, creativity, and meditations are outlets for post-traumatic growth. Yay! Remember, we talked about post-traumatic growth, meaning you grow despite of the trauma. You were able to go through the pain and then you grew with it. You grew and you improve and you become a better person. Isn't it? So what happens? So she said that what's important is you have to be mindful. You have to be aware of what's going on first. That something is not right, something needs to be done correctly. You have to have a meeting with yourself. Talk to your brain about it. And if you think that you cannot manage your chronic stress, please ask for help. Please be real enough to say, I need help. I cannot help myself process what I'm going through. Can you help me? And find the right people to help you. Yes, first ask help. And then second is find the people that you are confident and, you know, you trust them that they will help you. Because if you find the wrong people, that would be another problem. So what does it do? Okay, what does it do? So being mindful and of course mga relaxation practices, journaling. Me, I talk. This is my outlet of my pain. Ah, honest to goodness, this is my outlet to pain. Believe it or not. Well, I don't mind if you don't believe it, I don't mind. Basta I mind. Okay, so like journaling, then you can also, do some cognitive behavior therapy. And so you have to go to the therapist, the experts, the health, the mind, the mental health practitioners, therapists, because they know how to do this. Okay, cognitive behavior therapy. Counseling for spiritual, you can ask counsel from your spiritual leaders, okay, from your family members, the people you trust, people that you look up to. So yeah, I did a lot of that. I asked for counseling, I asked for help from friends. You know, I find a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by a little help from my friends. You can get by people that cares for you. Okay? Because most of the time when we feel sad, when we feel in a chronic stress condition, we can't see anymore. Ang atong perspective na blur. Na darken. Di ta makahunahunag tarong. Oy. So, creativity and you can express yourself through art. So, it's a good therapy as well. Art therapy. Singing, dancing, any artistic skills or artistic Oh my gosh, gahinay na akong bread kayo. Almost more than 2.5 hours na ako nagyaw-yaw dito. Marathon na hypers mother karon. So anyway, these strategies allow feelings of safety. No? Meditation is very good. Prayer, of course. Prayer and meditation reflection as outlets for post-traumatic growth. So these strategies allow feelings of safety, security, and calmness to return so that one can move forward. You have to feel safe. Okay? First things first. So in order for you to move forward, you have to be in the condition of safety, that you're not threatened, hindi ka nag-flight or fight response. And yeah, you have to calm down your brain. Number two, you have to feel secure, that there will be no threats. Chill, relax. You can do this. You can manage what you're going through. Just be mindful. Just be aware. Ask for help if you can't do it, and then feel safe and secure. How do you feel safe and secure? By asking help, and again, being mindful of what you're doing. Meditate. Do some relaxation. That's why I did massage, sauna, and all this. Zumba is also a good way. Exercise, gardening. And then you have to feel safe, secure, calmness to return so that someone can move forward. Spirituality is very important. That's why spiritual leaders praying, and asking counsel from spiritual leaders will help you a lot as well. And research, find my outlet. I love to read. I love to research about what I'm going through. I love to talk about it. I love to do creative works. I do visual arts design. What else? I do tour guiding to exercise. Imagine yung walk ko kahapon, last Saturday, hapit ko makuyapan sa dagandagan na ako, murag kong sheepdog adto eh. Gusto ko manang mag-handle kag 40 guests, magdagandagan jud ko. Istorya dagan ug uban pa. Hapit ko makuyapan sa kakapoy. But yeah, it's exercise, it's a physical thing. Okay. so that we can move forward. So if you don't work through the traumatic experiences that we have, they will continue to be an obstacle in our daily lives, says Dr. Schulman. So you have to be deciding, you have to be intentional, you have to really talk to yourself. You have, it's you. Just, if you won't help yourself, who will? You have to decide. You have to go through the traumatic experiences, whether you like it or not. Kaya mahimo, we have to go through that. Okay? Learn more about grief, loss, and tragedy according to this. There is maybe I will share this link so you can watch Healing the Brain After the Loss. So it's a webinar from the American Brain Foundation. Let me see. Just give you a sample, okay? It's almost an hour, but I will not show this much. So this is the webinar of me.
with a world-renowned neurologist we are going to hear from shortly.
I will share the link on this.
Normally,
You
these
can watch.
salons were made available to our donors to show our appreciation for their generosity. But we felt the content is just so timely, so cutting edge, and delivered by world-renowned experts in their respective disease that we decided to open these to the public as well.
Wow, thank you for that.
So we hope that you all enjoy, and I want to thank those of you who have donated to the American Brain Foundation for your generosity. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes. So that's the webinar. You can access that. I will share that in my show link, and then so that you can learn more from what I've been talking about for almost 2.5. No, it's just like 1.5 hours because like 1 hour spent to shout out. So when you watch this video, you just move forward for more than an hour if it doesn't work with you, because this from 1.5 hours moving forward to 2.5 hours, which I will end my show very soon. Or watch the video whole. It depends upon you. But yes, thank you so much for coming. So that's the link. I will show you the link. I will upload it so that you can watch it via YouTube. So please, we're done with the show. Thank you so much. Thank you for standing by. Thank you for being here at the Mother B Show. I really appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. So yes, don't forget to follow the Mother B Show. Okay. Right. Yes. Ito po inyong balitang good vibes from Mother B. Okay, so thank you, by the way. So plugging ko na to before anything else. Again, our show is based on the book of Philippians 4 verse 2. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is good, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And from Romans 12 verse 2, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Our goal is for the renewing of our minds. So then you will not be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Time check, it's 11:53. So I've been broadcasting for more than 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh, it's quite a long talk today, but thank you for coming over to the Mother B Show. And we have our commenter on the line. We have Sir Glenn, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for your company. And by the way, call me later because I have a client for you. Buti na lang nanood ka sa akong show. Aron di ko makalimot to remind myself. Call me anytime. Call me maybe. Thank you for all the likers. Ruth Oliverio Hansen of Copenhagen, Denmark. Thank you so much. High praise Butuan of Butuan City. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the show. And to all who'll be watching the Mother B Show in YouTube, please like, share naman. Kahit you don't want to watch the whole show, paki-subscribe naman sa YouTube, please. Oy. I need 1,000 subscribers at least. And then, so that, ma-increase naman ang ating algorithm. Because later on, I will really be focusing more on the YouTube thing because you can review my shows. In fact, I review my shows as well. Library na. Legacy na ni Ma'am, legacy. So anyway, thank you, and also please don't forget to follow my shows. I have different episodes every day. As long as I'm live and ready to do a show, I go. But sometimes wala ko show kay I am busy with something else.
Don't forget to tune in to the
Okay,
Mater B Show episodes, like Brain Health Monday, Believe Tuesday, Build Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, Boost Your Mental Health Thursday, Feel Good Friday, and our weekend specials on Saturdays or Sundays. This episode of the Mother Bee Show was brought to you by Creative Niche Media and Designs LLC. Thank you for watching or tuning in. If you enjoyed today's show, head over to our YouTube channel to gain access to our recorded broadcasts.
Oh, ayan, di ba may AI na ako? Again, ha? Oh, sige, ito naman yung next slide. Nagsaksak sinagol pa, basta sige lang, maghimo na jud kog script ani sa kong show, oy, aron di magsaksak sinagol. But anyway, thank you so much. Keeping Mother Big Company, and I hope ay naging blessing tayo at sa mga pag-good vibes dyan. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Sleep well. Remember that we're all in this together. So we just keep the hope, and hope. Wala na akong masabi. Anyway, thank you for coming. Mwah. Love you all. Babu. See you soon. Thank you. Nasa may aking thank you video. Daming bloopers. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Meron pang humabol na comment. Sandali, may nag-comment pa. Oh, we got Bebot. Who's this? Sir Bombet Rosales. Okay, Sir Bombet Rosales. Ano yung apelido ni Sir Bob? Hindi ko kasi makita kasi yung salamin ko. Ben, ating soccer coach in Butuan City. Yes, and Agusan del Norte. Thank you po. Nakahabol po kayo. Madaling araw na dyan. Thank you so much for watching the Mother Bee Show. God bless po and mabuhay po tayong lahat. Babu! Thank you. Nasaan may aking goodbye video? Glory to